a walking simulator where you play as a character that no one likes and you don't really like, that remains like a child for the entire game. You think she's gonna grow up or something, she never does. There's like a murder mystery, but that doesn't matter. We forget about that even happening. Night in the Woods' most profound question.
I can't bring myself to delete my Facebook account.
Yeah, me neither.
It's a question that we all ask every day. What do you want to do tonight?
Not walk left, okay? I don't want to just walk left the entire time. This is mostly it. Like, you walk left and you read. Wow.
I was 13 years old when I watched a playthrough of it online, and I was blown away. The game weaved this incredibly intense mystery into a story.
No, they didn't. They didn't weave it into anything, okay? They introduced this fucking murder mystery, and then they ignore it the entire game until the last 10 minutes, when it suits them that, oh, fuck, yeah, we need to wrap this shit up.
There was a slight problem. I barely remembered the plot.
There's no plot. There's no plot. You go around doing nothing.
I remember being really emotionally impacted by it when I was younger. Was this just some silly game that I was able to enjoy because I was a kid, or is it as good as I remember?
No, you're right.
In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti.
It's just about the vibe, okay? And I get that, like, people want vibes, but no, nothing you do matters here. They introduce this cool, like, cutscene, but they just ignore it. If you're just talking, running around and talking, it has to be, like, excellent, like, writing and characters. And the characters aren't that interesting. They're also just, like, boring peasants. But you don't affect it in any way. They introduce these like, my innocence, my goofiness, my smarts. They stop using these guys immediately because, like, I guess it was too much work.
While it sticks to the manuscript stuff, every once in a while the game will break out and reference other visual styles.
No, they don't, okay? They do this 2 times. This is one of the 2 times they do it. They stop doing it because I guess it was too hard. It feels jarring. The second act and third act feel less and less time was put into them.
If you're into like a Disco Elysium or even a Night in the Woods or something like that, but you like a little bit of history.
Okay, so what does Disco Elysium do different? The characters are just so fun to talk to and engage with. No matter what you're doing, you're enjoying spending time in this world. Well, Night in the Woods and Pentiment, you're just like, what the fuck am I doing? I don't care about anything. I don't care about anyone. I just want to go next.
I don't think the children have ever played a game that sounded quite like that before.
Now here's a real fucking stinker. This game is like so fucking terrible. You can tell it was made in 93. Before people knew how to make fun games, it was just like make a game that is unique and people will play it because they have nothing fucking else. It's basically this. I don't have a fucking clue what the fuck this means. You solve puzzles that you have no, like, you have no idea what the fuck they're doing. Everything fucking sucks. This is not even the main part. I'm like, I just quit in the bottom of this fucking basement because I gave up. It was one of the first games to be like a pure puzzle game, I think. Other games, like in this era, like Escape from Monkey Island, probably also fucking shit, but this is the one I played, and it's terrible. It doesn't hold your hand because, okay, get good.
30 years ago, the world of video games was forever changed. Stage 1, figure out what the puzzle is even supposed to be, and Stage 2, figure out how to solve it. Much of Myst is just going from one end of the map to flip a switch, and then backtracking, a purposefully obtuse escape the room game with frustrating puzzles that are annoyingly hard to solve, don't meld into the world. At the time of release, Myst offered something that was appealing even to non-gamers, where there was no timer, no enemies trying to...
In summary, if you want to enjoy this game, create a fucking time machine and go back to 93.
Get your ass back to the house!
First of all, I fucking hate when games do this. The art style here for the game, you will see in stores, it's like this beautiful, hand-drawn, and then you go to the game, and it's this shitty pixel art, this shitty fucking pixel blur. It's just so basic. It's like an idle game in disguise. This art looks better. Put this fucking... Please, hire fans. Okay, it's pretty fun, like in the beginning, to like, oh, I can destroy trees and I can destroy rocks. Quickly, it becomes like a slog. You run around, you can automate, you can like find dungeons. it just feels so basic. If you want to play 2D Minecraft, just like, let's go play Terraria. Like, I'm sorry, fuck me, okay? Oh, this looks kind of cool. You reach this point of the game. There's like progression where you unlock things. I don't think I ever felt like satisfied building any of this because it's just boring and like mindless. If there's like a mix between idle and survival, it's just not a good mix because like it's boring in both aspects.
Forager is a 10 to 20 hour game with progress similar to incremental / clicker games, but with actual gameplay to go along with it. I didn't like it, yet I still found myself glued to the progression loop.
It's like not fun. It sucks you in.
The game doesn't commit to either of the two sides of its gameplay. It's not really an adventure / crafting game.
That's what I said.
It doesn't have enough options or complexity in either of those halves. A lighthearted 10 to 20 hour romp that consumes you one weekend and then spits you out, leaving you questioning yourself about the ways you spend your free time.
CrossCode is a weeb game. I'm not saying that as an anime hater. This game is successful because there are weebs in the world. It was made with HTML. What? The battles can be fun. I don't remember how to play at all. Like, this looks pretty fun. It feels pretty fun actually now. But it's not really. Because like this is all you do. You go to the next area, you find some fucking rabbits or whatever. You do some shrines sometimes. Like, that is not the main part of the game. The main part of the game, grinding rabbits. And because it's pixel art and it has some fun music, that means it's a fucking masterpiece in some people's eyes. And it's not. This is the best indie game I played in 2024. Running around, killing rabbits. Yes, killing rabbits.
I don't even know how to start this video. I just finished the full
started
story
with
of
like an
CrossCode,
intro.
and I have to say, out of all the hidden gems I've shown here in the channel, this game stands on the top of the list.
What? Okay, what hidden gems? It's just weeb games. Anime mouse, anime cats, Gundam, anime girl. How the fuck is a UFO 50 a hidden gem?
The best way I can describe this game is as an offline MMORPG. Confusing, right?
It's raw. It's fucking raw.
Jusant is a walking simulator, but you're climbing. There's nothing wrong with walking simulators. One of my favorite games, Outer Wilds, is a walking simulator in space. When you make a climbing game, you often want to have stakes, like dying can happen. But in Jusant, you can't die. This little boy is no character. All you do is take this little whale fucker up the mountain. You get forced this safety rope, which always like attaches automatically. There are no stakes. If I fall down here, it's just a wee. So it's a baby game. So there's nothing inherently wrong with baby games. When you're climbing above this fucking abyss, right? It should feel like you have stakes. You're just a baby. You're just a little baby. If I don't have a safety rope, I can't even kill myself. Like, it won't allow me because it's just so safe. This game started development like probably during like the start of the climbing race that started like a couple years ago. So they went like the safe route to get as many people to play the game as possible. But there's no stakes. Like, oh no, my stamina bar is gonna deplete. It's fucking over for me. But I would just fall down to my rope. There's no fall damage. There's no stakes, which sucks because this game has the potential to have like permadeath mode, where if you don't succeed, you fucking die. The game looks great and it feels great climbing. Why can't I not kill myself? I'm not gonna sit here and just read like flavor texts. And the story is just, I'm gonna take my whale friend to the top of this mountain for no reason to reunite him with his family. I don't care.
Hey, it's Mark with Game Maker's Toolkit.
Hey Mark.
You know the drill by now. This video does not contain any spoilers for Jusant, by the way, so feel free to watch.
What spoilers? What are you? What story or are you spoiling? And I fucking bet you were gonna show game mechanics, so...
Every year I use my last video on this channel to celebrate a game that did something different. A game that was innovative, inventive, or just plain smart. If the character is reaching towards a handhold, we can grab it by using the corresponding trigger. Left trigger for the left hand, right trigger for the right hand.
How is this the most innovative game?
And, of course, we have seen this applied to climbing before. And Ubisoft's Grow Home inspired the use of left and right triggers.
Okay, so it's all been done before. Grow Home did it.
What makes Jusant special then is doing all of this stuff simultaneously.
What?
And doing it with a human character rather than a goofy red robot that can bend in unrealistic ways.
Okay, so I guess fuck Grow Home because they had a robot. Only human characters count as innovative gameplay. Because a robot, a human couldn't pull that off.
And without the relay, there would be a strict upper limit on how long
so you are
a could be
game
without
mechanics.
giving the player some flat ground
So
to reset
then
their
what
run.
aren't you spoiling in this video?
With the relay though, Don't Nod
See, more game mechanics.
within jumping distance.
More game mechanics.
But the rope lets you go much
More game mechanics.
You can place a piton in the wall, abseil down, and then swing along the wall. This gives you a...
So what aren't you spoiling here? Okay, I'll spoil it for you. So the game ends with you going to the top of this snowy mountain. You reunite your little whale buddy with his family. That's it. They don't have dialogue. It's just they just float up into the air. Is that spoilers? Who fucking cares? Like, we're so disconnected from that plot the entire fucking game. It's just we're blowing fucking horns or whatever.
And so stamina management just ends up being like a little nuisance thing to nurse. Never something you're ever really worrying about.
There's no stakes. You don't worry about stamina, you don't worry about dying, you don't worry about anything. It's probably like a good game if you just want to like relax, but you're climbing. It should be scary, adrenaline pumping. But no, it's just baby game. It's just a walking simulator on the wall.
And this means Jusant almost never makes you feel like you're in any real danger.
That's what I said.
But here's the thing. That's not what Don't Nod was going for.
Obviously.
The developer tells me that
they wanted to sell it to the most amount of people, so they just made it a baby game so every person can play it.
And so the developers deliberately removed aspects that could cause friction and frustration.
It just makes it so unbelievably boring.
And that's because that would disrupt Don't Nod's intended flow. And developer...
Well, I disagree with their intended flow.
Maybe this is me getting older and wiser and realizing that, hey, not everything is going to revolve around me. I am not the protagonist of reality.
Fuck you.
Maybe
I
this
am.
is from
Fuck you, Mark.
It's now time for some honorable mentions. Shadows of Doubt is an epic detective simulator.
It's like the opposite of epic.
Zelda Tears of the Kingdom deserves a nod for its brilliant.
What about the climbing in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? It has stakes.
Viewfinder is a mind-blowing technical masterpiece. You can take a photo and then place down the Polaroid to summon the photo's contents.
But instead, let's choose a game that combines different games.
That never stops being impressive.
You know what stops being impressive? Baby climbing stops being impressive.
I fuck with BBWs, nigga.
You're supposed to figure out what the fuck happened to this actor, but the game is just very boring. This is a cool menu though. I like this. Content warning. Strong curse words. I mean, you're trying to figure out this mystery, but the mystery's like, there's no fucking mystery. There's this cosmic being, angel, demon, or whatever that shows up, and that's pretty interesting. Her story had boring clips, but that was like an interesting mystery you were finding out about, and it was short and sweet. I've watched all of this. There's just no substance at all.
Matilda. Help! Call for the problems!
This game is just like a worse version of Telling Lies, and that game is just a worse version of Her Story. So if you really like Her Story, then continue playing the other ones. But like these are just worse versions. Wait. Okay, yeah, see. I don't know, these are like fucking terrifying. It's like kind of fun to go through these, but like watching them is just so boring. Like these characters, they're nothing characters, which is maybe the point or whatever. The budget just keeps getting bigger for these games, but like they don't top the first one, which is like so infuriating. I play all of these hoping that like I'm gonna get that same high from Her Story, but nothing tops it. Single best gaming moment of 2022.
It's not a clickbait title because I absolutely 100% believe it. So Marissa Marcel, the lead in all these movies, the person we've been looking at for most of the game, is not really Marissa Marcel. The real Marissa died in France before she was ever in a movie, killed by the one. It's not actually a horror game. I know, it's a lot.
It's pretentious. It thinks it's much cooler than it actually is, and I don't vibe with it.
One person, unbroken, emotional supernova.
It's not that deep. Like, I think Jacob Geller is very good at just taking meaning out of nothing. And like, I guess her story in Telling Lies didn't have any substance either, but at least they had interesting stories. So the only thing you're getting from this game is the mysticism, which is just boring.
What's this motherfucking thing? The Saturn burger?
Hyper Light Drifter is just like worse CrossCode, which makes it like it's just worse CrossCode. I think this game is just so boring. It's not even worth talking about. An infuriating game. It's just a shooter where you are a military guy and you go around shooting, designed to challenge players' morality by putting them in the middle of unspeakable situations. 99% of this game is just third-person shooter. This game is just popular because it came out at a time when it was just military shooters. It was so fucking cool that they did something different, that apparently it deserves so much praise and love, and it just does something like just so basic. It's just so fucking basic. This game is the thinking man's Call of Duty.
This is if Medal of Honor wanted to show you that war is not fun. Hey guys, did you know war is fucking crazy? Modern guys who play military shooters, you don't get it, man.
The sick menu though. People think it's elevated because it contains like 10 minutes of interesting morality situations or whatever. Most of this game is just walking around and shooting. Like any fucking shooter.
I'm killing soldiers again. Did you really think we weren't gonna fight
Mom,
back?
just be quiet. I'm playing the thinking man's Call of Duty.
Because I'm not telling you shit.
I'm making moral choices, Mom.
What the hell? Hold your fire. Lower your weapon. I look stupid to you? No.
Moral choice. Moral choices.
Adams, check the body. That's a call I made, and I gotta live.
I had to. It was a moral choice. Known for its dark, emotional story and moral choices, this game is not a typical shooter game. When I downloaded it, I thought it was a game like COD. I wanted to pop some head, I wanted to get my KD up, but I was wrong. It is far more darker than COD.
This game broke me. It broke you. It broke. It makes you think about your own choices. Why it made those choices. It doesn't. Okay, you mow down people and it doesn't matter. You don't care. Like, the more choices you make is like, okay, I bombed some civilians. And that's cool, I guess. It's an impactful moment. But it's not a choice, okay? It's part of the story.
In a scene eerily reminiscent of similar sequences from Call of Duty, although this time it carries a much heavier weight.
We were helping. What?
Chinese 2D horror games. You walk around, you do weird puzzles, and like these games are so boring. The main pull of them is like the atmosphere. It's just not very scary and it's not very fun. So like, what are you doing here? You're doing nothing. Are you here for the story? Because the story is just, I found out about creepy stuff. Who fucking cares? It's like, it's so shit. It's so shit. And if you're here for the characters, there are no fucking characters. No personality at all. So I guess you can insert your own personality. His reaction to like seeing the most insane, fucked up shit is always like, les gens. This is strange. What is this place? You're in a psycho kids home where the insane family was murdered. Have a fucking reaction. He will use this pose for the entire fucking game. There will be like a fucking monster here looking to eat him, and he will be like, oh shit. These games are like so fucking well received and popular for some reason. I guess because they're made in China and therefore like fucking Detention is made by Red Candle Games, who got into like controversy for some reason. It's a good game, but disgusting attitude towards China makes me angry. What a shame. Adding offensive political Easter eggs into a game is never a wise move. I tried to stay calm, but I can't. The more I learned about this company, the more I got disappointed. When I look back at how I used to like this game, all of these feelings turned disgusted on my blacklist from now on. But when Chinese players discovered hidden Easter eggs in the game, which include visual references mocking Chinese Communist Party Secretary Xi Jinping It was pulled in China. So I guess based, Red Candle also made 9 Souls. So I sort of forgive you. I removed the game globally from Steam. What? They removed Devotion. They folded because people, I guess they were like doing well with 9 Souls, so they could have controversy. So they removed their entire game from Steam and folded because people were angry. So I guess no, fuck you, Red Candle Games.
For trucks tougher than a drunk Marine, come to Mike's Pre-Owned.
The Witness is a first-person puzzle game, and you solve these fucking boxes. Exciting, I know. Okay. This game is just like so fucking boring, and the puzzles are just infuriating sometimes. It looks great as a game. It's just so boring walking around doing these menial puzzles that mean nothing. It's just not worth anyone's time. This is the part where every video essay will say,
if you don't want to have spoilers for something really cool, look away now.
It's not enough to make an interesting game.
Very cool, guys. It's the same, but it's in the world.
Walking around this boring island is boring. Just end me. Just get me out of here. Similar to Myst in that way. It came out so early that people were just like willing to look past what was boring when you can just like play any other puzzle game that introduces like gameplay. It makes me feel something. This makes me feel nothing. The dopamine kicks you get from doing a puzzle, it's just like, it just feels like I'm wasting my time, which I am doing. Playing video games is like, it's all wasting your time. You have to introduce like a mechanic that feels fresh and good, that makes me want to keep playing. But this game just makes me want to stop every time. This game thinks it's like the raddest thing ever. It's not the raddest thing ever. Just fucking look at like a supercut of someone else playing it, so you don't have to suffer through absolutely stunning visuals and wonderful atmosphere. Heavily inspired by the great Myst itself.
I hate it. I hate it with every bone in my body. I could write a 14-page essay going off on one about how shit it is, but every couple years or so, I'll still download it again and give it another go. And guess what? I still hate it.
But why rush when we can make it all so delicious?
Another one of those games that it came out so early that is well regarded. So you run around these fucking levels, but it just feels so bad to play. The character's movement, it just feels like so wonky. I don't like controlling this at all. It's not satisfying in the slightest. It was someone that like upgraded from Newgrounds to Steam, and therefore that's a good game. But it's not. It's so shit! If this came out today, no one would like give a fuck about playing it. It's literally just people who play this when they were young or whatever, and they felt,
this is not my personality. This is my life.
The game really doesn't offer players a ton, but what it does offer, however, is a lot of nostalgic charm.
The game is shit, but I played it when I was a child, so.
Playing Super Meat Boy for the first time was about the same as playing Dark Souls for the first time, which is to say, writhing disgust and hatred. Now that time is an almost dreamlike, cherished memory. 5 out of 5. Super Meat Boy is one of my favorite games of all time. Is it the best game? No, the game's practically a glorified game jam project. Super Meat Boy is what a lot of games aren't nowadays. Important.
What?
Super Meat Boy has heart, passion, and as a result, legacy.
Legacy.
Something like Pizza Tower, a tough-as-nails indie platformer with a unique art style that pays homage to games that...
But that game is actually fun. Pizza Tower feels good to play, and such a fun world and music and animation. It's like just like a complete package.
Thank you all so much for watching. This has been a nostalgia trip that I have really enjoyed.
No. And it's like a kind of like a classic. Ow. These laser puzzles you do can be fun and feel rewarding. There's also like so many puzzles that are not fun at all. And this game just makes me feel ill. I don't know if it's something to do with the graphics or the way you move or like the static sounds in the background, but like I feel physically ill playing. It's probably like fine, but it's just I don't think it's worth playing. I'm starting to feel ill now. Like, I don't get motion sick. It's the first game I've ever felt sick playing. It feels so bad. Like, I'm about to fucking puke. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to lie down.
Does our sense of self dissipate in death? All these questions are crafted to place those who ponder them in a state of existential anxiety and perpetual doubt.
How the fuck is this Talos Principle?
Nobody likes you. Not listening.
It's like a boring version of God of War. The gameplay is just like serviceable at best. All these moments of like showing depression and schizophrenia and like yada yada. It's no story. The story is just like, oh, I am girl, I walk here. The combat is just like, basically feels like a walking simulator because you're doing nothing. I don't even know if this game counts as an indie game. Self-described as an independent AAA game. Whatever the fuck that means. I stopped playing this game in the middle. I don't remember what I was doing. Okay. Fuck. I don't know the controls at all. Okay. We have a dodge. Okay, there's a parry. Okay. Hold on. What? A sprint? Okay. Get out. Oh. Alright. I just ulted.
Stop it! She will die. Stop. Quick.
Sorry.
It's not over. It's not over. You can do it.
This I can do it. Oh yeah, and my darkness grows or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna be more depressed. It's a metaphor for depression, by the way.
She's so weak. She's so weak. I can see you're weak. Great and capable warrior. Remember your training. You can do this.
I can do it.
Focus.
Focus. Is that focusing? You do some like very simple puzzles as well. I'm close. I won! Let's go! Door? Door? Did I die? What? What? But I did the door. What? Fuck this. So it's a very boring game. It's like very garbage. It gets a lot of praise because it has these themes of...
I spoke briefly about games that talk about depression and mental health. In it, I described how games are an interesting...
May is not fucking depressed, okay? The main character you play as in this game is not fucking like... You're not going through like a deep journey.
Psychosis is characterized as an impaired relationship with reality. People suffering from psychosis experience delusions and or hallucinations. And hallucinations are seeing, hearing, feeling or smelling things.
Does he always talk like this?
I quit chasing my dreams.
This is the first time I've personally spoken out loud about this outside of a doctor's office. But for about 20 years now, I've been suffering from psychosis. I hear voices and experience delusions. Everywhere, all day and all night. For the most part, I've done what I can to fight it.
Jesus
and
Christ!
I've learned to meditate, clear my mind, focus my energy. However, it's not pleasant, and I'm in a constant... My best friend of 4 years and soulmate still doesn't know, and as she doesn't watch these videos, I doubt that she will. From the very moment you launch a new game, you'll be greeted by the voices.
It's very cool that people can have like these personal experiences with this game, but the game is just like so dull. Watch a playthrough of this game and you'll get the same experience. But I want something more. It just doesn't feel very deep and fresh, and the gameplay is not there. So what you're there for is the story, and the story is non-existent. So what are we doing here even?
And come to think of it, I also got married 4 times.
Who is this?
That's my mom.
One of my least favorite games. Too popular for its own good. People play this game because you are a cat, okay? That is the main selling point. I hate that it's popular because of that. Because the gameplay is just so boring. Running around these streets doing fuck all. Okay, you might think like, oh, I'm a cat, I can like parkour around, I can do like crazy maneuvers and stuff. No, you're just jogging around, reading boring text by boring robots and doing nothing. And the jumping around is just like on such like linear paths that you feel like you have no player input. Okay, look at this. Top tag for this game is cats. How the fuck the lead feature for this game is that you are cat? Like the cult around cats have gone crazy. Tell me why this game is so popular. It's like the masses brainwashing the entire population into liking this game because there is a cat. Has anyone fucking played this game? Am I the only one who like looked at this? Hang on, is this fun? Are people just playing this for 4 hours mindless? 4 hours straight, you're doing fuck all. Maybe that's a fun game for you. It's just popular because you are playing as a cat. And I cannot fucking forgive it for that. If you're playing this and you just like it because you are a cat, I hate you. I hate you as a person. Overwhelmingly positive with 141,000 is fucking crazy, okay? It's fucking insane. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Can I do unfunny? Can I give a word like you're a fucking dumbass? Fuck you for this. Cats. Who are these people? You are not my friends. You are not my friends. How did it take you 6 hours, 7 hours to complete this game? You're doing nothing. There's nothing to do. The side quests are just go talk to robot A, go talk to robot B. These are supposed to be reviews. These are supposed to tell people why to like this game. And liking this game because it's just cats is fucking like an atrocious opinion. Stray is a game where you play as a cat. Just a regular orange cat with a tiny backpack. Am I going crazy? Who are these people? What am I doing here? Like, I don't understand. What do people have with cats? I like cats too, but like, I don't base my entire personality or my life around this fucking creature, around a pet. I don't understand. I can just convince an entire population to go along with my ideas because there's a cat. Should every game just have like you playing as a cat now, because that's apparently all that's required to make a masterpiece? The atmosphere, characters, and sense of freedom. What have you played? What have you played, Sinksu? How is this game like revolutionary to you? Play CSGO, DayZ, and PGA. I guess that explains it.
The concept of putting you in the paws of an average cat may be a silly one on the surface, but Stray uses that furry vehicle to tell a genuinely compelling story.
Don't fucking tell me about your furry vehicle.
That means the only difficulty associated with any of the platforming is lining up the right position to hop to the spot you want, and you don't always move with the nimbleness of a cat once you do.
Stray won a bunch of awards as well. It won Best Independent Game. It beat out Cult of the Lamb, a pretty good game, Neon White, a fucking masterpiece, Sifu, another masterpiece, and Tunic, a third masterpiece, and Stray wins because of cat. Because of cat. Fuck you, Neon White, for perfecting a genre. I mean, one of the best soundtracks of all time, integrating your single player and multiplayer. Sifu, a beautiful, complex fighting game, and Tunic, a world of mystery. Fuck you. You don't have cats. It's cats, motherfucker. It's all cats. A fox isn't a cat. It's a fucking canine. It's a fucking canine. Best debut indie game, Vampire Survivors. It started a new fucking genre that is still popular today, that's been adopted by so many big games and publishers. It's a huge genre now. But Stray wins because you're a fucking cat. Because you're a cat. Fuck you, Luca. It's a cat game. It's cats. It's all cats. It got nominated for Game of the fucking Year, along with Elden Ring, and Elden Ring just nearly beat it. Miyazaki, you fucking idiot. You fucking idiot, Miyazaki. Don't you realize? It's all about cats now. Fuck you, fuck your gameplay, and fuck your world. The era of FromSoft is over. It's time for Blue 12 to make more cat games. When is Stray 2 coming out? Tell me. Film adaptation, as well as its body comedy and hope punk elements? Buddy comedy!
He just disabled a moving truck with a grenade while jumping off a horse. Incredible.
So, Jet Set Radio is
Jet Set Radio!
Jet Set Radio is a classic. It's like a certified hood classic. This game is so dated. Obviously the music is amazing. It's practically its own genre of music. The game is just not very good. The controls are just so off. It's very easy to just lose all your momentum. Running around this world, having to look for graffiti spots, is just not very fun. And the races can feel very bullshit. I don't think anyone should play this game. It should just be looked at as like a time capsule. So if you want to experience this game, just listen to the soundtrack, because that's like 90% of this game's popularity. 10-year-old me would be like, I would like tell all my friends that, oh, I played this cool Japanese game, and you don't have it. But playing this like with modern thoughts in mind, like, it's just not very good. You have to be like very forgiving to deal with like the wonkiness of going around, and I'm not that forgiving. I feel like games have to stay at a certain standard. You come from the music, you stay for the music. It's basically it. Yeah, because it's not like technically adept as other like skating games. Like, I'm trying to get this blue thing, and it's so awkward. Like, it just feels so awkward. All you hear about this game is this amazing soundtrack, but it's not worth it. Like, this game has like it has so much style, like Dumbledore style.
It's not an open world game, but stages will combine multiple sections into a larger whole. The game's controls don't follow a template that's carried through the 2000s either.
It's like a time set capsule, and it doesn't age well, so like no one should play it. You should just like play Bomb Rush Cyberpunk and maybe like mod in the soundtrack from Jet Set Radio. But Bomb Rush Cyberpunk also has like some fucking banger songs. So yeah, just play the spiritual successor and then be done with it. You cannot buy this game anymore, and this is a shame because it's one of my favorite. What? Okay, yeah, I guess it's no longer available. So problem solved. You can't buy it.
Your fantasies can't ever be quenched, can they?
It's like such an overrated story and gameplay, and its fan base is just so annoying. JK. Undertale is a fucking masterpiece. What I'm really talking about is fucking One Shot. One Shot is like the predecessor to Undertale, but it's bad. It's really boring and bad. It's basically the same. Like, you walk around in this 2D world and you talk to random guys and you do some random puzzles. It's just not very fun. It doesn't have a combat element like Undertale does, so it's just like worse in every way. It does some fun meta elements, like moving the window and dealing with files or whatever. It was made like really early, and therefore it was good, but it's not. I can't quit the game. I can't Alt F4. Fuck you. It's just not a very fun game. On the other hand, Undertale is like such a good game with amazing characters, like incredible music, really fun story, fun combat as well. Like, the combat is great in Undertale. It just doesn't exist in One Shot. One Shot is just a walking simulator where nothing matters. It's all boring. It's all boring and dull. Why One Shot is the most underrated game ever.
You've never probably heard about One Shot.
I have.
But I'm sure you've heard about Undertale, right?
The masterpiece? Oh yeah, I have.
One Shot is a 2D driven story game that rivals the likes of Undertale, except without that horrible fandom. Play as Nico, who has the biggest pogger face throughout the entire game.
And I don't understand why Nico, like the main character, is like such a iconic character for some reason. I don't understand. In One Shot, you guide Nico, the small cat, through all right. No, I get it now. It's part of the cult. No, it's a cult game. Yeah, no, that's fine now. Yeah, I get it. Moving on.
Disappointment in the game of life.
And the most refundable game is, of course, The Binding of Isaac. It's like the most popular roguelike ever because it came out at an early time, but I don't think it deserves that spot at all. It's just very bland. People often praise this game for like, you can play it forever.
You can play the game until you fucking die.
That's not a positive thing, because what that means, every run is just so similar. Every run you can pick up an infinite number of combination of different items. But in reality, the game is just between, okay, can I get the god item or can I just stay with my normal items? And that's the entire game, okay? When you've done all the bosses, the game is over. Like, you've experienced the entire game. You've seen everything the game has to offer. It doesn't peak after that. It's like, I'm playing and then I get brimstone and then it'll run over. Every boss is either it takes me 10 minutes to beat or I melt him in 2 seconds. Such a finite amount of hours you can play. It's insane. It does nothing special. Best roguelike ever. It's not. It's really not. Hades is not meant to be played forever. It has a limited amount of items and bosses, and the game realizes that, okay, you've done it all, we're done. Like, you've got an experience. Binding of Isaac is meant to be played forever, which just like holds it down so much from being interesting. Every item you get is it's just damage. The interesting gameplay elements is like usually in challenges, but people hate those because you can't watch YouTube on your second monitor. It's just the same thing over and over and over and over, and nothing new happens. The infinite combinations of items, it doesn't exist. Once you've seen like the couple interesting synergies, you've done the game. You've played the game. People convince themselves that, oh no, I have to finish every mark, every check mark on every character. But like, you've already seen everything. Why are you still playing? People convincing themselves that, oh, they think this is fun. They're looking for the same dopamine kick they got from experiencing these things for the first time, but it doesn't happen. Then they just keep playing out of habit. Refund this before it takes your life away.
I got The Binding of Isaac when I was still in secondary school, just because a friend had told me that Markiplier had played it, and I was really into FNAF at the time. I played a lot of Call of Duty growing up as well. Read the Wikipedia articles and pages and find out all the secrets that was happening. That was the best bit to it.
It's also not fun discovering what items do, because most items are just like funny name, funny flavor text, and then you have to find out what stats did I get, what the fuck am I affecting here. You need this like lexicon of it's fucking normalized to like
get good, scrub, learn every fucking item.
When there's a whole game based around that, it was perfect for me.
A game based around reading sounds like a fucking great experience. Like, I'm no stranger to like reading Wikipedia articles. I played Minecraft and Terraria. It's like a requirement there. It's like praising a game for having that is like so stupid. I love demos. Like, try these games out. Do not go in with them thinking I'm gonna get a good experience here, just because people tell you. So am I saying it's wrong to like these games? Yes! Yes, what the fuck, have you not been listening? Get your money back. It's 2 hours. It's like playing a demo. Get them back and buy a good game. Fuck.